Salutations, Isaac and Friends and Nation! Welcome to another video from Isaac and Friends and another installment of Tuesdays with Treyblowski. Treyblowski, that be me, the guy whose face you never see. We're continuing with part 2 of Always Be With You. A game around living toys and conspiracy with resin implied to be made from humans. We got the first ending last time. Apparently it resets every time you play it. So we're going to try to go for our second ending. We may need to look into what to do for the third. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Alright, let's begin!
Kids, are you tired of those humdrum old toys that are no fun and break all the time?
Yes!
Well, here's your chance for a swell new friend with Little Wooden Friends dolls. There's Miss Baker, who can't wait to get cooking with your little girl. And Mr. Tip-Top, who will always be your tip-top friend. And lastly, Mr. Hobo, if you can't afford the other two. You'll be jumping with joy because your toys don't break anymore, being 100% indestructible and completely fireproof, lasting for years to come. So ask your parents to buy you one today, so it can always be with you, wherever you go.
I like how the stock footage is clearly from, like, nowadays, even though this is supposed to be like a toy commercial from the 40s.
Okay, everyone, now settle down. We have one last present, and then after that we can get to cake, okay? Now, Alice, this was bought for your grandmother by your great-grandmother when she was just 5 years old. And then when I was 5 years old, your grandmother gave this to me. So now that it's your 5th birthday, I'm going to give it to you. Now, it's very old, and you're going to have to take very good care of it, and I'll help you out. But here he is. Happy birthday, Alice.
Alright. Howdy, friend. Nice to see you again. It's Mr. Tip-Top. I don't want to play with him. He's weird. I don't want to look at him anymore. It's Mr. Tip-Top. Been a couple days since I played this. Let me rewatch the cutscene. Your toy chest. Mom just cleaned your room. It's almost bedtime. But proceed to scatter your toys with wanton abandon.
Alice, it's time for bed.
Uh-oh.
You better not be wrecking your room in there again.
Mother is coming. Put the toys in the chest before she gets here. Don't forget Mr. Tip-Top. Okay. Ridiculously oversized blocks. It's unclear how these even fit into the chest by themselves. Your mom bought this from the Organic Mommies convention. You have no idea what it is. Unfortunately, you have no siblings to throw it at. A trapezoid. You stole it from a kid that couldn't afford an actual ball. Now he has nothing. Books. These aren't really toys, but the content is just as useless. Happy stories. Ball. A generic red ball. Mr. Bear. His gaze has always seemed mildly judgmental. Ah! Why didn't I notice that last time? Wait, I did.
Alice, what did I just tell you? We just got finished cleaning up.
Took too long.
Alice, it's time for bed. You better not be wrecking your room in there again.
Makes me think of Among the Sleep in the beginning. I need to play that. I know it's been years since that came out. The duck has no eyes, and you assume no soul. He's still not as creepy as Mr. Tip-Top. Unicorns, they are pink and you hate them. Stuff him behind the other toys under the bed and kick him a few times.
All right, honey, are you ready for bed? Alice, you know what happens when we stick toys under the bed.
Pretty. You're a superstar! This would have been like 90s, right? Early 90s? I think they had these wall decals. They boarded up the bed again. The toys are still under there. Press E to sleep. Several years later. Where's the future? And we are now an adult goth dropout. Well, not a dropout, but a flunky. And an artist. Press E to unpack your crap. Guess I'm already freeloading. Might as well grab some food. If you're wondering why I didn't read the letter, I read it last time. Hello. Are you looking at this? Of course not. Okay. Welcome back, Alice. This document certifies that Alice W. Harley has failed Leland University Arts Program. Wait a minute. Mumford Fumperdink and Wilford Warstash. I don't think Markiplier's played this yet. Probably by the time I upload it, he probably will. I've had a couple times where I've actually played games before he did. Like, we played Andy's Apple Farm almost a year before. Like, I think we even played it before Game Theory covered it. Chips, not ideal, but it's sustenance.
And here's our next story, Little Wooden Friends dolls. Maybe not so friendly. The stunning true story behind one of America's biggest but now defunct toy companies. And this one is gruesome, John. We're talking about corporate greed, war effort, and toys all
Astronaut
combined
explains why
into a
space sucks
labyrinth
and
of
why we should
conspiracy.
stop going there.
Here's the truth on Conspiracy Today.
Parents' room. Nope. What the? Who missed me? I know it wasn't Mom. Flowers. Like I remember, I think he played one of the Baldies games, and there was a shout out to Corey Kenshin. He was like, "Who's that?" That same note. Did I eat those chips? I don't feel like eating cold food right now. It's the middle of summer at the time of this recording. Why wouldn't you want something cold? And again, we've all eaten ice cream in the middle of winter. What is that? it's lit up like the tower and the keyboard. Oh. Wait. Get that creepy picture off the wall. What the frick is wrong with you? Which one? These are awesome. You have a skull. You have a skull for dinner on top of intestines. Some kind of destroyed porcelain clown doll. And, some kind of red gem inside a dark heart. Ah! Hello. Play with me. That doll. Hi, Mr. Tip-Top. Yeah, what?
Can always be with you, wherever you...
What the heck is going on? I don't feel well. Passed out. Peter Reed note. Marty, I hate to do this to you, but I can't take it anymore. Man is crazy. I'm out. He won't let anyone into those crates except a few of the top goons, but they don't know how to open them. So we have to do it. How does that make sense? Anyway, there are 3 keys around the warehouse. Check the boxes and stuff. The crate is the one with the big stupid note on it. Good luck. Maybe take a torch with you. It's pretty dark. One more thing. I know you got family and all, but get out of here, bud. You can get another job. It's not worth it. Jerry. Am I dreaming? Flashlight. I don't think we ever did a Baldi game on Tuesdays. It's been so long it'd be kind of redundant. Take me with you. No. Please. No. I can help. First key. A flashlight. A lot of this game is more about the story than it is, running around while something tries to kill you. Okay. Key number 2. Wait, that must be the crate. That is the crate I'm talking about. Okay, we need the last key all the way down here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Because the way this walks is really, really rhythmic. You should have seen this coming. He was always such a kind man. Brother, man's a demon. I can't even look into his eyes without a shiver going down my spine. I don't know what that man's done. I don't think I want. An old toy factory. Been closed since the 1940s. Some kind of weird conspiracy about the toys they made. We're in a weird dream-like state, and we're gonna find out what this great mystery is behind these resin toys. 'Cause they're always with you, yeah, they're always with you. We'll need the third key. Nothing can break them, and they're implied to be haunted. Nothing can break them, and they're implied to be haunted. They're always with you. I can think of a rhyme, but this don't have a bunch of baggage with it, like Poppy Playtime. Where's that other key? I found it last time. Doody doody doo da dee da dee da. Whoa! Okay, first key was there. Hey. Huh. I'll bet he makes the keys easier to find, but we get the bad ending and take him with. Oh! Once again, I prove I am the dumb. Or the oblivious. Okay. Notice opening this box without express permission from Jared Harley will result in immediate termination and other disciplinary actions. You have been warned. Are those teeth? I think those are supposed to be teeth. Passed out again. La la the teeth. Ah, nice and well illuminated. I think that statue. I think they would have had statues like that back then. War effort. Well, look who's stalking me now. E to read note. Wait. Nope, it's nothing. We were so close to achieving our goal. Our product would have changed the war. More than that, it would change the world. Research had ground to a halt. Jared was putting everything we had into finding whatever we needed to finish the resin. But it was like a blind man trying to find the final piece of a jigsaw puzzle, when that piece wasn't in the box to begin with. There was no guidance, no indication of what we were missing. There was hardly even a chance that piece would ever come into our possession. Then the devil decided to move things along. Prohibition. 1943. When I think about how many people exist for nothing, it makes my blood boil. All the opportunities they've been given to serve the world they were born into, and they wasted for worse. Use it to degrade the society they find themselves a part of. Criminals and vagrants, all allowed to roam the streets as if they were equal to those who put effort into their lives. Then I think of the boys on the front lines, fighting and dying, so that some loitering jackass can steal liquor bottles and harass young women. I want to do something about it. Is it more moral to simply let these people exist, or shall we require them to serve a purpose in some way? I know how they could. I'm not looking forward to that modest proposal. Ah! Alright. There was a freak accident one day in the lab. At least that's what some would say. I'm not superstitious, never have been, but if the devil wasn't at play here, then he has never been. Make a long story short, one of the boys tripped and chipped a tooth. Piece went in the batch they were making. See? How does that just happen? It's nothing short of a demon's temptation. When that batch of resin hardened, it was like nothing I've ever seen. I do believe last time I actually went back in post and had that read with, like, Speakonia. I love that software. It makes everything sound like it's being read by Satan's Guard. Or the Formidable Robot. Here we go, on our way to this factory that seems more and more up. Jared was ecstatic. He immediately started ordering in skulls from all the slaughterhouses he could contact. Bovine teeth littered the lab's floor. They didn't work. Ah! And then that's when they started kidnapping people. I assume killing them and then taking their teeth. Teeth aren't that strong, though. So as Jared put it, we pressed onward. And we succeeded. We finally did what we set out to achieve. Then, before we could sell a drop, the war ended. Ah! Whee!
Hello and welcome to a demonstration of the latest advancements in military-grade coatings. My name is Jared Harley, and I'll be here to guide you through an experience that'll be sure to knock your socks off. Harley Technologies presents the sturdiest resin of all time. Several of the objects about to drop are coated in it. Go ahead, pick one up.
Hey! That's the third ending is if we put him in there. So let's just try to get the second end.
Alright, now place it in the slot of our demonstration box. It's right next to the green light. See that? That's our resin withstanding temperatures of up to 5,000 degrees. Now here's a hydraulic press. Watch it press down. It's pushing with a force of over 1,000 pounds per square inch. That's how strong this resin is. It's practically, dare I say completely, indestructible. So, what's the point? The point is that this needs to be integrated into military use immediately. It'll save lives. It could win the war. Buy with Harley Technologies. We're saving lives here.
Big time Cave Johnson vibes off this guy. Oh, we got that soundtrack by Miyuchi again. Press E to read journal. April 5th, 1946. The merge was finalized today. Harley Technology is now completely merged with Harley Woodworking to create our first final amalgamation, Harley Brothers Toys. Zach, bless him, knows nothing. He seems happy that we're going to be in business together again. God, I wish I were him. April 20th, 1946. I can't take it. I thought that once the merge was over, that once everyone knew what happened was silenced, I could be at peace, but I was wrong. It's somehow worse now. The pressure building up inside me, knowing that I belong in the deepest reaches of hell, but sitting atop a mountain of wartime wealth instead. Business is good. My family is well. My brother is happy. My mother is thrilled that we're all getting along again. I've never been more miserable. April 12th, 21st, 1946. I considered my options today. The priest is not one of them. I've never been particularly religious anyway, but I'm sure that I'm not. Even the seal of confession will be able to hold the weight of my sins. Besides, what good would it do? What kind of God would forgive me anyway? I made my way instead to the old Faye's house. I've known her since I was a child, and she was old then. She still hasn't aged today. As I approached her door, a chill went up my spine. There were all sort of plants hanging on the front porch, and unholy symbols put out into the open for everyone to see. I can't describe the incredible discomfort, but I felt in approaching her door. It was like I was being watched by 1,000 holy eyes and judged for my dive even deeper into perversion. She opened that door before I could knock and beckoned me inside. She was a stooping, incredibly old woman. Long gray hair fell over the tattered dress she wore. Her eyes were harsh and hard. Her voice was cold and sharp.
There is but one way you may stave off your eternal judgment.
I froze and gawked at her. How is it possible that she knows? For a split insane second, I thought of killing the woman. But then a deep depression came over me. I resigned myself. And what is that? The old woman looked up at me with disgust, her mouth open as if giving a second thought as to whether she even wanted to help me. But then she spoke.
Bring me the doll that you gave your daughter. After that, I will tell you.
Hello. Oh, nope. Same thing. Whoa! Take me with you. It was a room full of the toys. Please, Alice, pick me up. Don't leave me, please. Pick up? I trust you'll find this. If you do, congratulations. You were the first to resist the doll's power and truly abandon it. Well done. You've been through some strange things since you reunited with your toy, no doubt. Know that this was no accident. I've shown you all of this. Now, as you doubtless know the truth, you may do with the doll as you wish. It is yours, after all. One last thing. You and only you can burn the doll. Don't believe his lies. It will work. I've made sure of it. Every deal has its catch. After all, be warned. He will try to get away from you if he senses your intent. He has many tricks. Your faithful servant, Faye. Hey! Ooh, we're in a cutscene. Back at home. Hi, Alice. Oh, I don't like that look. You hate me? Sorry, but it's a long time. What are you doing? Burn the doll? You can use the oven. The doll may try to escape. Press E if you want to burn the doll. Press Q if you do destroy them. Really, Alice, were you paying attention? I'm indestructible. Nothing is truly indestructible. Even titanium can bend. Why do you hate me? Oh, he's gonna make us play hide and seek, isn't he? There you are. Whoops, looks like that wasn't me. Because you never left under my bed, didn't you? You're still there. Ah. Why do you have the right to destroy me? Got away from you. What will he do now? Press E to try again. Really? Even after knowing everything I've done, you still want to keep me? You won't destroy me? Oh, Alice. Going to be best friends, aren't we? Strange end. Interesting choice. Oops. Well, I don't think we'll be splitting this into a part 3. So now we know what to do. We have to we have to catch the doll before he gets away and destroy him. Time for a time skip. And we're back. This time we're gonna run. Go. Gotcha. How can you think you're better than me? Why do you have the right to destroy me? Here you go now. Back in the room, probably. Aha! Oh, didn't have time to read that. Aha! Going to work. Burn it. Ha 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 ha! Got you now. It hurts! Why does it hurt? Why? Take me out! Take me out! This isn't possible! This shouldn't be happening! True end. Alright! Got the first ending last week. And that was Always Be With You. it was honestly a really nice little story to experience, and even this little kind of hide-and-seek thing we were doing with Mr. Tip-Top was kind of cool. So if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe to Isaac and Friends. Be sure to check out my channel, Treyblowski, I do stuff. And be sure to check out Treyblowski Plays, my gameplay channel where I play games that aren't scary. And a lot longer. Have a good day. Well, I'm glad that's over. At least till next Tuesday. I'm just a magnet for evil toys, aren't I?